Formula 10J1, liquid alchemic formula, element 0, quanticized switch. This, as you all know, is a live tester. I'm using the multimeter, which I'm at 40.37 and rising energy in one pocket. Now, when I turn this on and place it here, as you can tell, obviously, it's making, indicating that there's live energy. Now, when organic material comes into contact with it, it automatically turns off. Back on, back off. Live, not live. Live, not live. And not only that, but the ground is live. The cactus is alive. Everywhere around this is live. Even down here at the bottom, where the water is. The geothermal energy, I'd say, is about just above room temperature. And the other fun bit is I can still technically pull from this. Now, when it comes to terraforming Mars, to create an artificial geothermal energy through electrical conductation of high volumes, this is AC 120 vac. As you can see here, this indicates that the passing conduction of electricity is stable and it hasn't overloaded the main system on the breaker bar. The breaker bar itself will continuously be stable and stabilized, And on top of that, because it is so cold in the ground, I can actually grow plants in this temperature. The hotter variations of pockets will be the higher volumes. The lower variations of pockets will be the lower volumes. But the best part is that the electrolysis backflow prevention structure, which prevents positive and negative electrons backing up the line and overloading the main breaker switch, plus losing energy from collision of positive and negative electrons through the 18-dimensional molecular structure, while simultaneously emitting wireless energy. I can show you. It'll emit wireless energy. Beat came on. Maybe I just need to use the, negative. But I'm picking up that. This is the NCV. This is the negative NCV field. Positive. I still have it. Slower energy right now, but I can still get it at a wireless field. And then, of course, it's live, which means that all of this around here is emitting a mass live energy. So my point behind this show of the quantum liquicide switch is I can actually I can construct, build. I can also technically mine, grow microbes on there. Because of the artificial geothermal layer, I will also be able to stabilize, because heat rises, it'll go up and up and up and up. So wireless grab, so there's just coil systems, and many other factors to this, which later in a video I will be getting into that on the whiteboard, on the difference between graphene covering Mars and element 0 covering Mars, and the differentiators between which one has quantized functions and which one does not. Remember, graphene is only a 2 to 3 dimensional molecular material, while this is built from the ground up, from scratch. So I will be getting more into that, but I just wanted to show through this function that this can actually be done through geoterraformization, creating a wireless grid system. And of course, it's going to take time to spread across an entire hundreds of thousands of kilometers, but all in all, that time could be taken. It creates hyperconductive hydrogen by separating a triple electroplate conductor storage molecule in the hydrogen and oxygen, and a triple conductive thermal storage electroplate in the hydrogen and oxygen molecule. This is all through thermal AC extraction. This isn't through electrolysis where you're colliding ions together to separate the molecule to pull hydrogen out, which is about 1 kilogram. I've seen on YouTube there was like one where they had it to where they could pull like 38, but I could pull about 150, 250 liters per hour if I do it in the liquid form. But this just shows that when you're terraforming the planet, you can actually legitimately cohabitate on it. You don't need an insulator, as you saw when I grabbed the pipe, I didn't get electrocuted. And on top of that, because this is going to pass positive and negative electrons, it's only obvious. The fact that I can build my structures can be powered from the ground up, and an abundance of oxygen can be done. I can configure this in waste products. I can configure this in blood, sweat, tears, saliva. The molecular reconfiguration is endless, including sand and dirt, as you can tell. So, anyway, if you want me to get more into details of this later, I will, but for now, this is just a scratch at the surface of the liquid or quantized switch for the high passage volumes of the 120 vac.